Hello, hello, and welcome to GIC 53. And we are making good progress, trust me. So, so the topic for today is generational curses and patterns and how to heal them, right? So, when we talk about generational curses, I'm sure many of you would have seen that, in our lives also, we see a lot of patterns. If you are able to observe your life for a long period of time, maybe a few years, you will be able to see that the instances or the events that occur in your life have a pattern. Now, my teacher, so in pranic healing, we have this special course called Spiritual Business Management, and in that course, we are given some tools with respect to Kabbalistic cycle, yearly cycle. So there is a period of 52 days in which the entire year is divided, and in that division of 7 phases, it is said that from your birth date, the day that you are born, next 52 days are your sun period, and that is an excellent time to do the work that you want to do. Similarly, it is followed by moon, and then the rest of the planets. So it's divided in 7 equal segments of 52 days, and depending on that, you experience the dominance of certain energies because it is ruled by a certain planet. Okay, so it's an interesting chart, and I'm sure it would be available readily online also. It's called Kabbalistic cycle, and so every year has a 52 days cycle, 7 cycles, and similarly your life also has a 7-year cycle. So first 7 years of your life, your sun period and your moon period. Similarly, the 7th period is the Saturn period, and just before that is your Venus period, just before that is your Jupiter period, and then you have Mercury and Mars. So it's interesting placement of these planets, and like we, because of the presence of these cycles, there is pattern, or there is a rhythm to energy. And so you would observe that during 52 days period cycle, starting from your birthday, there are a lot of things that go very smoothly in your life. So it is said that you should do, or you should pick up some important works that you want to do in your life during the sun. Okay, so it is very interesting if you start observing all of it. Just a second. Sorry. So, so those 52, like, your sun period is a good time to start off anything that is difficult or anything that you require energy. Sun is like the ruler, right? Sun is means action. Sun is giving life. So if you are able to understand the laws of cycle that govern your, yearly cycle, or they govern your even, life cycle, you can intelligently take advantage of the placement of these planets. Similarly, we also have horoscope, Hindu astrology. There's a lot, detailed, you can say, influence of planet that is available to us, able under the various phases of life, and also, because of the dominance of a particular the influence of these zodiac signs or these planets in your chart, you can, you know, happily glide through certain times in your life that seem to be hard, seem to be, troublesome. So if you have a basic knowledge or understanding of how to navigate through those tough periods in your chart, like people say, talk about Sade Sati, Rahu Mahadasha, Ketu Mahadasha. So, during these times, there are certain influences that you feel. And if you know what to do or how to carry your life responsibly, you can just glide through these phases and, come out more successful. So astrology and, understanding of the law of cycles is a very, very important concept in pranic healing, as well as other school of thoughts like this, Kabbalah, interestingly. Okay. So just like that, in an individual's life, you can observe patterns or observe, what happens during these cyclical times. And as you observe this, you can take, like, you can start, when you start observing your life, you're able to see how you can perform better. Sorry. So just like in your office work, when you have these appraisals and promotions and people go through, the work that you've done, if you are doing your reflection throughout, a couple of years, you will also get to know what are my weak, um, you know, uh, portions of these Kabbalistic cycle and where probably, I do better. And then you will also know, so if you know your horoscope, you will know certain affinities that you have with respect to the zodiac sign that you are born, which planets help you or are favorable for you. And then you can accordingly plan things in your life. Now, because most of us are living such a haphazard, by chance, autopilot mode life, there is not conscious effort put in, doing certain things that we are doing, right? I hope we all agree with that. So, and because of that, we miss out, certain, you can say, certain energies that we can anchor during our life. And all of this also requires mental peace. It requires, more stability. It requires more introspection and awareness. And most of the people, almost 98% of the people, are not living that kind of a life. Okay. So, hi, Vikas. Okay. Hi, Vikas.
Hi, Sargam.
Yeah. So the topic that I've chosen for today is law of cycles and generational, you can say generational karma or suffering, or you can say curses. Okay. So I was just, talking about these law of cycles that happen. So, in Kabbalah, we have these 52 days cycle wherein you have 7 planets that are lined up, starting with the sun cycle and ending with the Saturn cycle. And in between, you have the other 5 planets that can help you navigate through your life better. And also, you will be able to see certain patterns. Now, on an individual level, you see patterns. And then, at a family level, also, you can see patterns. Now, like I said, that in order to observe patterns, we all need to have a certain, you can say, reflective mindset. And when I say reflective mindset, it is like most of us are actually working in an autopilot mode. And when you work in an autopilot mode, you are, just immediately doing like a firefighting and trying to live your life, whatever comes in front of us. And that's how you live your life. Whatever comes, you work on it. So there is no due diligence that is done on maybe, based on your horoscope or maybe, the Kabbalistic life as to what you can do better. Now, like, the more and more I'm observing the trends on YouTube and all of these things, I'm seeing that probably people who are in higher positions or people who have a lot of money, people who can afford, they will have an astrologer in place in their life in order to guide them for bigger decisions, the bigger decisions and the timelines that are beneficial for them, in order to maybe invest, maybe, make the right kind of film, maybe take up an opportunity. So people have those kind of consultants for them to help take advantage of the favorable cycle times in their life, or maybe even in their year, right? And that there's a conscious effort that is put in to identify your best times, to avoid your not so good times in order to do something big or something important in your life. But like I said, most of us, around 98% of us, are living a default lifestyle. And we are just working on a firefight mode or an autopilot mode to deal with the problems that we are facing. And so we are not, aware about, what can be done. And, because you are not able to take cognizance of the cycles, the planetary, you can say, dominance in your life, you miss out certain opportunities, right? So similarly, so this is like a cycle that is happening in your life, and probably if you pay more attention, you will be able to see and manage your life better if you know more about these cycles. And maybe in one of these sessions we can cover more of that. Now the second part was generational curses. Now like I said earlier in my videos also, that a child chooses his or her parents, and and the family circumstances that the soul wants to get born in, because there is a certain kind of experience that the soul wants to have. So the choice of parents is your choice. So I know so many of the people who will say I'm born in a wrong family, or I don't like my parents, or things could have been better, blah blah blah. But the truth is that you choose your family, you choose the parents that you want to have, in order to learn a life lesson that aligns with the karmic project that you're born with. Okay, so it is your choice, and when it's your choice, understand that everything is happening for a reason, and you need to um, understand your purpose, that that you're born in such a family, and you cannot escape. You cannot find an escape or an excuse for claiming yourself to be a victim of your circumstances. All of it is actually the perfect circumstance for your soul to grow, for your purpose to be unfolded. Okay, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Sorry, I'm back. Any questions?
How to decipher?
How to decipher? Interesting. See,
What is the lesson for us?
okay, so like I said, because it's a choice, the next step to this session is like understanding the generational curses or trauma that are happening in that family. So if you're able to observe what is the music of your family, which note is very dominant, you will be able to see or observe a certain pattern in your family tree also. So maybe, a generation or two आगे पीछे आप देख सकते हो कि इस फैमिली की सफरिंग या इस फैमिली की यू नो similar problems क्या है, right? And when you're able to see that, you will know that probably while you're getting the opportunity to see, observe, and understand the issue uh, for the family, you can be of significant importance for healing the entire family tree. Okay. So deciphering it is so the you can say the key to understanding the importance of your presence in that family tree will be basically in the hidden patterns or in the patterns or cycles, or again I say generational trauma or generational pattern that has been afflicting that family. Okay, do you get me?
Yes.
Yeah. So today, probably we'll focus on that and try to understand and do a short meditation for healing that. Okay. So let's just close our eyes. And I want you to think about, your current problem or situation that you're going through. Okay. So just think of a dominant problem or something that occupies your mind share, and just give a few minutes to, indulging, having the liberty to indulge in that pain or suffering for a few minutes. Or you can also see how you feel like a victim to the situation, but it's okay. For a few minutes, just go get dirty and pick up your experience and then come back. Okay. Were you able to observe something in your life? A pattern? Yeah? Okay. Now, once again, I want you to close your eyes and just be aware of all the family ties, on your mother's side and your father's side. And I just want you to find or look for cues or look for clues if a similar situation is present in on either side of your family, mother side or father side. कोई भी ऐसा example आप देख रहे हो. So just close your eyes and just observe. Come back and open your eyes.
Yes.
See a similar issue?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how similar is your situation?
7.
7? Oh, that's very similar actually. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. One more thing. You can so it's more on one side or both sides?
It's been on both sides, but the timelines have been different.
Been on both sides? Okay, okay, fine. Now that you have been able to see this pattern or this problem, recurrence of the problem within the family, I want you to just, okay, so we'll invoke and we'll start doing this process. So just close your eyes. We will invoke to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the great Buddhas, especially Buddha Kuan Yin, Buddha Avalokiteshvar, Buddha Shakyamuni, Lord Mahaguruji Meling, Buddha Padmasambhav, and all the 38 Bodhisattvas. To all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, especially to our spirit guides, our guardian angels, our higher soul, and personally to my teacher, Master Choa Kok-Sui, and to all the spiritual teachers and helpers. Thank you so much for all the guidance, for your divine protection, divine love, divine light, divine power, divine healing energies. Thank you for healing my family tree. Thank you for healing my generational curses and patterns. Thank you for deep, deep, deep inner healing, emotional healing. Thank you for the blessings of mercy and compassion at all levels. Thank you for the blessings of spirituality, spiritual illumination and maturity, for the blessings of prosperity, and for the blessings of abundance in my life. In full faith, we thank you. Keep your eyes closed. Visualize two ladders, okay? So to the left is your father's side ladder, and to your right is your mother's side ladder, okay? And I want you to just mentally visualize the father side, you can say when we are saying ladder, you can also visualize it as a tree, the family tree on your father's side, the family tree on your mother's side. And as you are observing, I will just take you mentally and then probably we will put it on imagination. So just think about yourself, think about yourself, think about the person or the situation that you're going through. Okay. You can also look in the lives of other family members like your brothers and sisters. So all of you are on one level of the family tree. And then let's think about your father and mother. You can mentally take their names and just do a salutation or give them respect, and then move on to the next level. Think about their brothers and sisters, and then move on to their parents. So now you have your father's mother and father, your mother's father and mother. And then this again breaks into two each. That is the third level. Similarly, you go on to the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. We cap it on the eighth generation. Okay. Now, we do not know much about third generation and onwards. So the pattern that you would be basically observing will be either on the first level, second level, or on third level maximum. Okay. So I want you to just observe both sides of the family. Okay. And you can observe this. So you can think of one maybe symbol. So you can think of a symbol. If it's a relationship, you can think of a heart. If it's finances, you can think of, money. If it is health related, you can think about maybe, some symbol related with health. And I want you to just think about your situation and the trauma or the pattern that you are seeing. And then you start collecting, the trauma from the father side of the generation. So you just think that it is energy, and you just collect that energy, from the people that you know or the patterns that you're seeing, and you just say, when I collect that dirty, diseased energy or pattern, and you can put it in your hand, and then just compress it the size of a very small ball. So you mentally say that. So you just think about the energies. You can if you can scan, then scan, and then you just compress it into a small ball. Okay? Doable? Vikas आपके साथ कर रही है sir. Just checking. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so first we take from the father side, we take those patterns and negative energies and we compress into a small ball. And then you visualize the sun god or the solar logos and you say, I. So are you ready with your small ball from your father's side?
Yes.
Okay. And you just say, Lord God, I surrender these patterns, these painful energies, these painful karmic obligation that my family tree on my father's side had to go through due to unawareness, due to carelessness, due to immaturity of the souls. And I take all of these painful patterns, traumatic incidents, family curses, the pain and dirty, diseased energy, emotions, patterns, and I surrender it to you. Please take all of these and transmute them into loving kindness. And just, as if you would arpan jaise karte ho, just give it to the sun. Say, please accept these weaknesses, please accept these patterns, trauma.
Sun god, you said.
Yeah, the sun god. And you just surrender that to the sun god and then just say thank you for healing my father's side of the family of these patterns, of these negative emotions, of these trauma. And thank you for the blessings of loving kindness. Thank you to the Lord of Karma for being so kind. Thank you for creating this awareness within me. And thank you for healing my family. In full faith, we thank you. Now, so be aware that we worked on the father side of the lineage, and now we will work on the mother side of the lineage. So be aware of your current situation. Be aware of the problem that you're going through. Be aware of your, the feminine side or the mother side, divine feminine aspect. And again, be aware of that issue and you just say, I'm taking, and you collect that issue, that problem, trauma, that sadness, that pattern from the mother's side, and be aware that you're just taking it from them and you're putting it in your hand and then compressing it into a tight, small ball. So third generation that you can think and you can take from people, and then you can just say, I do a similar thing for all the remaining 5 generations, and then there's so much, and I compress it into a small tight ball. And as you would do this, you might feel irkiness, you might feel some, khujli in your hand or prickly energy, which is perfectly all right. Okay. Once you are done, let me know. Okay, and then we visualize the sun. And then we give this to the sun and we say, Lord God, please, the solar logos or sun God, please accept these patterns, these negative, traumatic energies from the mother side of my lineage. Please heal them and transmute them into loving kindness to the Lord of Karma. Thank you for transmuting these energies. Thank you for destroying these weaknesses from my maternal side of the lineage. In full faith, we thank you. And just surrender and just say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with a happy relationship, with financial abundance, or with good health. May the weaknesses of the maternal side of the family be disintegrated completely, thoroughly, permanently from my maternal lineage. And may the blessings of mercy and compassion fill each one of the family members on my maternal side of the family with loving kindness, in full faith. Thank you for your blessings. With deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. Thank you all in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. Then just disconnect, cut 3 times. Disconnect yourself from this, and let us just thank all of these souls or energies from the previous generation. Say thank you to each one of you who have gone through their own set of sufferings because of not being aware, because of not being maybe spiritually so evolved. And I really feel sorry for your suffering and pain, but I bless each one of you good. May the blessings of the higher beings help you move to light. May the blessings of the Supreme Being help you recover from your pain, help you have more peace in life, help you more with joy and bliss in your life. May you be able to move through the plains of peace, light, easily, smoothly, permanently. And visualize all the people that have lost or have left the earth plane, being freed and soothed of their pain. And for those of you who are still here on the earth going through the suffering, may all of you be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of the Supreme God. May all of you be blessed with waves of sweetness, waves of joy, waves of love. May your hearts heal, may your children heal from the pain and suffering that you all are going because of ignorance, because of immaturity. God bless you with peace. God bless you with joy. God bless you with tremendous healing. So be it, so be it, so it is. You can bless yourself. You can bless the person or the situation that is repetitive in your home. May this situation be resolved. May this person be healed. And may the coming generation be freed of their suffering and sorrow. So be it, so be it. So to the Supreme God, we thank you, to all the great, great ones, to all the great Buddhas, to the Buddhas of compassion and mercy, to Bodhisattva or Mahaguruji, meaning to Buddha Padmasambhav. We thank you all for your priceless blessings for this rapid and proper healing of the generational curses and trauma. Thank you for making it so effective with your presence, with your blessings, with your healing. In full faith, we thank you with deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. In full faith. So be it, so it is. Just inhale the blessings and share it with each one of those 8 generations of the family tree. All of you be blessed. From the heart of the Supreme Being, from the heart of the Buddha of compassion and mercy, from the heart, my spiritual teacher, from my heart to all of you, may there be deep healing. At all levels. So. But how do you feel, Vikas?
Light and relaxed.
Okay. Thank you. So we did a similar thing in the Vesak retreat also. There's this Master Marilag who does wonderful generational healing. Although, being a pranic healer, like most of the people who will not be pranic healers, I did not use a similar thing, but this will be useful. This will be very useful in healing your family of any such patterns. Now, one good thing that happens is when you start working on an issue at one level, and there is healing and there is light and there is energy that you use to heal one level of that problem, you get an awareness into the deeper layers. So this meditation or this technique can be done again and again, as and when you see those deeper layers. So, you can maybe, today this is your problem, but over a period of time, once this is healed, you might see some other generational patterns and you would want to revisit this technique.
I want to ask you the same thing.
Yeah. So you can really utilize the same technique to work on, the patterns that you're able to see. Now, why does this happen? So, your aura or your energetic field acts as a mirror. Okay. So when I say, reflect or think about it. So with your awareness, you bring certain things from the inside of your energy field, you bring it on the surface, and then it is in your aura. When it is in your aura, it becomes accessible to you. Okay. You're able to kind of give some mental attention to the problem or the thing that you are aware of. So awareness or self-reflection is a very big tool in for your spiritual evolution and growth. Whatever comes into your awareness can be healed very, very quickly. Okay. So, we talk about the conscious, subconscious, superconscious mind. So many a times when you are in deep meditative state, you are able to bring the information from the subconscious to the conscious. And when you bring it to the conscious, if you immediately work on it and you heal it, it is resolved. It is that powerful. So this constant practice of self-reflection, the technique that we do, 3 fingers of your right hand, and then you put it on a whiteboard and then you clean it. This helps you become more aware and conscious about the things that have been, seeping in to your subconscious and again, the deeper levels. Sometimes you become shut or you close yourself to certain parts of your life because probably they were very traumatic, tragic. Similarly, we are also closed to certain parts of our soul's awareness that bring trauma and pain because it happened in a previous lifetime. So God is very intelligent. God didn't want us to suffer too much in this life, and so our memories were shut for previous lifetimes. But sometimes, it happens that you're meditating or you have certain dreams and you are able to recall certain not so good, um, instances from your past life. Through your reflection, through the inner reflection, and through this practice of meditation, you can also work on those karmas. You can work on those pain and heal them as well. Okay, so it is a very, very powerful tool. Self-reflection is a very, 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 very powerful tool. And I think if people cannot do meditation, they can keep working on self-reflection, and that will also help them become lighter in their energy. So your energy changes. All these heavy, dirty thought forms, patterns, they bring down your energy. And when your energy is low, your your energy gets stuck in the lower chakras only. But when you meditate, when you do all of this work, your energy starts beautifully moving onto the higher chakras. And then, when it goes to the higher chakras, there are better experiences that you start enjoying. There are better, situations that come into your life. But, you can't constantly stay in that high zone. Upar niche hota rahega, but you have this tool to, again, use it consciously so that you can experience more of that state. Okay. Anything else? Or else we will move to the great invocation. Vikas, koi question? Or we move?
नहीं.
ठीक है. So now we will move on to the great invocation. Let me share the screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So just be still, close your eyes. We are using the Vajra Guru mantra. We do it 11 times. So be aware of the top of your head or your crown center. Be aware of a beautiful string of light, your antahakarna or your spiritual cord extending from the center of your crown, going all the way up, connecting your energies to the higher soul. When I say higher soul, be aware that you are just a portion of that higher soul. And then this energy extends beyond the higher soul and moves on to the divine spark. And this divine spark again merges with the Supreme God. Okay, so be aware that you're just a small portion of the Supreme God experiencing your life on this planet Earth at this point in time, which is a very, very significant time in the history of the evolution of the planet. And with every effort that you make to do an act of world service, you are being blessed tremendously by higher beings, by the great Buddhas, the great Bodhisattvas. So just be aware, the moment you connect with the energies of these great beings consciously to practice the great invocation, there is support. There is tremendous amount of blessing and support that is readily available to you. Okay? So just visualize. You can beautifully visualize all the support around you and your connection with the great, great Supreme Being, the Para Brahman. And then you show your willingness to do this world service. And as you connect with the higher beings, be aware that your personal energy increases as per your will. So when you connect with these higher energies, you can will to be as huge in size as the planet Earth. You can be as huge in size as this entire galaxy. It all depends on your readiness to hold these energies by surrendering it to the will of the Supreme Being. Okay? So be aware to the great Supreme Being, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the great holy Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, the great, great beings, the great avatars who have walked before us, to all the angels of love, light, and power, to our healing angels, to our spirit guides, to our guardian angels, to our higher soul, we invoke for your divine love, light, and power. Divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of mercy, compassion, joy, happiness, the blessings of compassion, the blessings of spirituality, the blessings of abundance, the blessings of prosperity and spiritual illumination, and success at all levels. Take a deep breath. Just bow down your head with deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. We thank you in full faith. So be it. Or be aware of the energies of the great Guru, Padmasambhava. Be aware of his disciples. Be aware of the bridge of light created through me, through my teacher, through his teacher, protecting you at all levels. We will chant the Vajra Guru mantra 11 times and be super receptive and conductive to the blessings and energies flowing through us. Allow your aura and energy to expand as much as your heart desires to hold the blessings. Om Ahom Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hum. 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 Be still, be aware. Be aware of the energies of the Guru, the protection of the Guru circulating throughout your energy field and aura. Be aware of the energies of purification flowing throughout your system, through all your 144 chakras, including your major and minor chakras. Be aware that all of these energy centers are being cleansed, healed, energized at all levels. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of my Guru, all is possible, so be it. So be it, so it is. Put your hands in the blessing position. Visualize a small earth in front of you, the size of a small ball. We will chant the great invocation. The great invocation from the point of light within the mind of God. Let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times to further anchor the energies of mercy and compassion into the hearts and soul of every person, every being without exception. So be it. Om Ma- Om 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 Om. May all sentient beings in the lower world, middle worlds, and higher world be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. May each and every being on this planet be divinely blessed by the mercy and compassion, inner forgiveness. So be it, so be it, so it is. May there be peace, happiness, inner joy, and bliss. May there be purpose. May there be goodwill and willingness to do good on this planet, in the hearts of each and every person and every being. May there be thoughtfulness to evolve into a better version, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. Continue to bless the people that you love and care, people who have helped you in any way. Bless your projects. Bless your family. Bless your entire generation. The mother side of the lineage, the father side of the lineage. All of you be divinely blessed. May there be mukti and moksha for all the people who've left their bodies. May all of you be forgiven of your sin. May there be peace in your heart. So be it, so be it, so it is. For all the people who are still suffering in their physical bodies, may there be divine healing. May you open up your heart for forgiveness, mercy, and compassion. And as your soul allows himself to be healed, the entire family, the entire generation benefits. So be it, so be it, so it is. Bless your children. May all of you be divinely blessed. May the sins, the patterns, the adversities of the previous generation end through this generation, through me. And may all of you be divinely protected and blessed to start with a clean slate. May you evolve into your best version. May you be happy, joyous, healthy, and wise. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. May you grow and evolve into your best versions. And may you heal at all levels. I love you. So be. May all the people who watch this session be divinely blessed. May the Zero Hunger Drive for Guru Purnima be blessed with massive success. So be it, so be it, so it is. May the upcoming session on Father's Day on Healing Father's Wound be divinely blessed by super success. So be it, so be it, so it is. Let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you. To the great beings, we thank you. To all the great Buddhas, we thank you all for your priceless lessons. Thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for being so available with your generous blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you in full faith. From the deepest energies of my heart, mind, and soul, we thank you all in full faith. Deep respect, tremendous love, lots and lots of gratitude. We thank you in full faith. So, you can open your eyes with a big broad smile.
Thank you.